Hey, what's up everybody, Dan here. So today I'm going to be making a video on the 3 different Power Morphers that have been released throughout the years. The original classic one from the 1990s, the Legacy one, and the Hasbro one. There will be 3 main points that I cover in each of the videos. There will be 3 main points that I cover in each of the comparisons, and that will be show accuracy, electronics, and prop use. And then I will also be comparing the coins at the end. So, starting out with show accuracy, we have the Classic Morpher. This one, personally, I believe is the most show accurate. There is one downside though. You have to make it show accurate. And the way to do that is by getting the stickers to replace the ones that originally come on it. Because originally, it's printed upside down. BD15 decals, however, has stickers to flip it right side up. And they also add the stickers on the back that I personally believe look really nice. Because, I mean, just look at that detail. That's cool. These are the most accurate. If you take a look at the Legacy one, it's larger, much shinier, and that is because it's made out of metal. So this one, while it is nice for, how it looks, it is not show accurate. And then for Lightning Collection, it's a lot closer to the look that the original has, but there is one downside, and that is that the ring in the middle is slightly smaller. And then, of course, as I said before, with the Legacy one, it is slightly larger. This and the Legacy one are actually almost the same size, but this is a tiny bit bigger, just a hair. As far as electronics go, starting off with, again, the 90s one, the lights on this aren't bad. They're not too bright, they're not too dim. They're actually really easy to notice, but they don't stand out too much to take your attention away. The downside, though, is the sounds. It's an old 90s toy. It basically just screams at you. I took the batteries out of this thing because I got tired of it. So, yeah. As far as the Legacy one, when you turn it on, you get a slightly off-key, off-pitch communicator sound. It's not too bad, in my personal opinion. But you can find better ones if you are looking for one for like a ringtone. Going on to the electronics, lights and sounds, you get this. Personally, I really like how this sounds. It's not at all what the show sounds like, but I like it. This is the audio that I use for all my videos that I've done as a film major. I recorded the audio from this as I used it, and then I put that in the background for every time that I use a morpher. Whether it's the original classic one or this one. Going on to the lights. The red lights, they're not too bad. They're actually pretty easy to see, and they're pretty clear. So, honestly, I like it. The loud click that it has when you open it, simply because of how heavy and, just large the metal plates are. So, I actually kind of like it. It makes it feel a bit more, durable and mechanical, in my opinion. But, I mean, everybody has their own preference. And then going on to the Lightning Collection one, you have and now, here's the thing about this. I have one thing that really bugs me and one thing that kind of bugs me. One thing that really bugs me is that this does not have an on-off switch at all, anywhere on the device. Makes it kind of sad. The other thing is that each of the coins will say what the coin is. So this one will say Mastodon, Tyrannosaurus will say Tyrannosaurus, Pterodactyl will say Pterodactyl, so on and so forth. Personally, I don't like that when I use this because I prefer to say it myself, or for whoever's using it to say it themselves. Now, the one thing that I do like about the voices, though, is that it's the voice from the actual show. So you actually have the actors saying their lines from season 1. I think that's really cool. Now, to fix this, I personally believe that there should be 2 modes on this, and that is voice and regular effects. If you aren't sure exactly what I mean, take a look at the Artisan Decker Ranger SP license. It has 2 different modes on it. You flip it one way, you have just the effects that this toy will make, different sounds, and then you flip it down and it will have the different voice lines from the actors. And it's honestly the only downside that I have to this thing's sound. I personally love the lights and how their color is supposed to match the coin. Granted, Mastodon here, that's purple. But, to their defense, you can't exactly make a black light. Like, you can't exactly do that. So, yeah. Last thing we're going to cover is the use as a prop. Now, I personally like using the 93 Morpher because it fits my hand a lot better, and it's easy to use. It's small, light, no issues carrying it, and you're good. However, I'm 5'9", 110 pounds. So this being small actually works to my benefit. Doesn't really help others who are larger than me, be it in height or just hand size. So for somebody my size and smaller, it's perfect for you. For somebody else, you might have some difficulties. Moving on to the Legacy one. While this one is large, it's made to fit adult hands. So, granted, I'm 21, about to be 22, but I'm not that big, as I stated before. However, for people bigger than me, this is perfect for you. Because, as an adult, you can't exactly use the little toy. Because, you've grown up. You're not the same hand size or, whatever. This thing would be really nice for you. And then you just gotta love the shine. Like, the shine on this is amazing. I absolutely love it. It might not be show accurate, but it looks really nice. So, I actually use this for a couple of different videos, but, it's just preference on that. Now, the one downside to the Legacy one is that it is metal, so it is a bit heavier. I kind of like the feel, but at the same time, it's not, I don't know, it just feels a bit different. There's nothing wrong with it. It actually does kind of help it sometimes, but it's heavy, Now, going on to the Lightning one, this one I would use over the Legacy one for 2 reasons. 1, appearance. Looks a bit more show accurate, and 2, it's not as heavy. It feels really light. Now, to some, the light feeling might make it seem cheap or whatever. It's still got some weight to it, but it's not nearly as heavy as the Legacy one. So I can hold this a lot easier without tiring out for longer periods of time. This thing would make an amazing prop. I have not used it in any videos yet, but I have plans to. This one might end up replacing the Legacy one. We'll just have to see. Now, the last thing that I want to cover is the coins, because I think this is something worth pointing out, as I do have every version of the coin that there has been for, the main 5. So, starting off with the original 90s coins, you have classic gold standard coin, and then you have what they call the movie coin. This thing, I love it. The fact that each of the movie ones matches the color of the Ranger, to me it makes it look amazing. I love this. I have, as comparison, nope, wrong way. Just take a quick look at that. To me, this looks a lot cooler. These are a lot cheaper feeling, because obviously they're plastic. There's nothing on the backs, and they're pretty easy to just not even notice they're in your pocket, you know? So you kind of forget they're there sometimes. Overall, the original coins are really nice. The downside is that you have to open the morpher to get them out, which isn't really a problem. Moving on to the legacy coins, they come with the weathered ones, which I personally love. The brushed finish that it has makes the details stand out so much clearer in my opinion. And then you can buy the gold ones separate. On the back, it has Power Rangers logo. These are really nice. They're die cast. There's heft to them. You know that they're in your pocket no matter what pocket you have them in. Like, I'm wearing cargo shorts. I could put this in my leg pocket. I'd feel that thing. And then, of course, as far as putting them in and out of the morpher, they just snap right in with it closed, and then you push the button on the back to get them out. So that's really nice. And then you have the Lightning Collection coins, and they are personally my favorite coins, and there is one reason for that I will get to in a second. So, to get this out of the morpher, just like the original classic one, you turn it and then it just falls out. But you don't have to open it, because that downside to this thing being slightly smaller on the red ring is so that you can take this out without having to open it, which I actually like that. So that is the one reason that I don't have an issue with this smaller ring. Now I'm going to show you two different coins for the Lightning Collection, and there's a reason for that. So starting off, you have the front, you know, nothing special, just regular old image. You have the two pegs on each one to hold it in place. But the reason that I love these coins so much more than the other ones is the backs have the helmets of the Rangers. Like, I absolutely love that detail. It is so cool. And then you have pegs on the inside, and that is how it reads which coin you have in the toy. These are amazing. I absolutely love this. There's one thing that I wanted. This is a Blazing Phoenix coin used by Chun-Li in the Power Rangers Legacy Wars video game for mobile devices. It is made by Starlight Studios, and I personally love how they make the extra coins. The one downside to them, though, is for the Legacy Morphers, for some reason they made 4 different sizes for the little hole that holds the coin. Not sure why. Nobody really knows what's going on there. But not all the coins fit in every morpher, and it's for both the regular coins that they normally come with and the Starlight Studio ones. I have nothing wrong with that. Just use sticky tack and you're covered. You know, it'll just stick right in. Or Velcro. You know, that'll work too. But Starlight Studio, if you are seeing this, which that would be amazing if you do, please, 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 please take a look at the coins for the Lightning Collection and make a pterodactyl coin with Ranger Slayer's helmet on the back. I would buy that in a heartbeat. That would be so awesome. And then if you were to do like the Sentry helmets on the backs of the other coins for like the Mastodon, Tyrannosaurus, you know, all those, that would be so cool. I know it's not much of a difference in terms of appearance on those helmets. It's basically just the missing lips and then a slightly different look to the animal itself. But that would be so cool. Starlight Studios, please, if you see this, I'm positive that I am not the only one who would love that. So, if that's something that you can do somehow, some way, oh my god, that would be amazing. I already have a bunch of Starlight coins, and I even have a couple of the communicators that y'all made, because I have black that I'm wearing, I have green, and I have white. Like, this would be absolutely amazing to see those, because I already love buying products from y'all. Y'all make amazing quality stuff. So if y'all could do the coins for the Lightning Collection, that would be so awesome. So thank you for watching, everyone. I hope this helps whoever is watching this, whether it be somebody trying to figure out which morpher to buy, or somebody trying to, you know, figure out which morpher is the best, or if they should even bother with certain ones and just adding to your collection. Whatever the case may be that you're watching this video, I really hope this helps. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time. See ya.